Well, welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa, Simon's living room. Here I am at the World Market, which just happens to be a bike ride away from my house. As you can see, there's lots of stalls, but not lots of people at the moment. It's quite early. It's just started about half an hour ago. If there's anybody there, let themselves be known. I can see two people. Make yourselves known. If one of them is Hitsujiko, hello. If you happen to click on the link, it's here we are. No more war.
No more war.
That's
in the world. Eh?
In the world.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have. Yes. Difficult, but good.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Because there are too much countries that have nukes.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of nukes.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much. Yes.
Too many nukes.
This is true. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. There you are. Too many nukes. And not enough noodles. Hello, alas. Hello, not that much. Hello, Peppo. Tell me, am I coming through loud and clear? Am I a Dalek? Have I turned into a Minecraft character? This is the Peace Festival 2021. That's what it's called. That's why there were no more nukes. I can just about see the screen. And it's getting warm. And I put this stupid jacket on, and now I'm regretting it. At a certain point, I shall find some food, and I can take my mask off and eat that. Loud and clear. Good. All good. That's good. That's what I like to hear. As it's been, as you can see, oh yeah, exploding balloon. As you can see, it's a bit of a grey day here. It's been grey all morning, but the sun is coming out, and there's a lady with a Tibetan hat on. Okay. So it's all about peace, which is good, because I was just sat on my settee, having in very peaceful. Hang on. Oh, who have we got? Nancy. Hello. Right. Nice to see you. You saw the link in the mod squad. Sweet piano. All right. Hello. I'm just talking to my international friends here. Why is it called Sweet Piano?
So my mom, she has a musical education. She can play piano, and she's a really good baker. So we combine both of those things to create a little business.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, right. I should probably support the business.
We would love that.
The question is, my audience, what should I have? Like, if I have to turn you down, right?
So we come from Kazakhstan, and these two is national food. These are sake, and you can compare them to donuts, but they're not sweet. So it's baked dough, and this soup, but it's actually sweet, and it's called wood.
And
these are the classic cookies. There are cinnamon cookies, they're chocolate cookies. They're oatmeal cookies. They come from Starbucks, and sand cookies.
Sand, yeah, well, not made from sand.
No. I'm not sure what it's called, and yeah, there's a little bit of jam inside.
Oh.
And that's biscotti. So the name is Italian, but Russians use it a lot. You dip it into tea or coffee. It has nuts in there. One of the types is chocolate.
It's difficult to choose.
Buy one of them.
Oh, yeah, I could. But I think probably, since I like to dip in my tea, because I'm English, so I shall go for one of the dipping ones. There you are. I like to dip in my tea, folks. You know that.
Dipping anything in tea makes it a little better.
Yeah.
So there's 7. Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to get money out.
8, 9.
Okay. You don't take pounds? Well, that's all right. I'm thoroughly Belgian. Yeah, yes. One of my viewers says dipping into the tea is a must, but then she's British, so.
We love tea. We drink a lot of tea. There wasn't a day that I haven't. Los van die stempel hoort daar wel een cadeautje bij. Ja, het zal wel. Dat zal niet makkelijk. There you go.
Okay.
En dan de stempel.
Thank you very much.
Would you like a bag?
Oops. Yes, please. That would be handy. Yes. I shall not be eating and streaming at the same time.
That's a good idea.
I should be getting caught up in my wallet.
There are 3 types. They have different nuts. One of them is chocolate. There you go.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Right. Thank you. Yeah. I'll just like. Okay. Goodbye from Kazakhstan. Bye bye. Thank you very much. There you are. I've got biscuits. Who would have thought? Oh, now I just need a cup of tea. Right. What else have we got? Hang on. Let's see what you're saying. I can't see what you're saying. Timing is everything with dunking, yes. Otherwise it goes all limp and drops off in your tea. There's some kind of like musical event going on there. It doesn't appear to be very popular. Not a lot of people sat there, but as we make our way around, perhaps I shall be sort of consuming more. Well, there's alcohol there. I'm not quite sure what that's about. That appears to be South Africa or something. Not quite sure what country this is meant to represent. Balloon animals. Oh no, it's makeup. I'm a bit old for that. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Food, African food. No, not quite my cup of tea. That. I'm looking for Asian food. What's this country? Not quite sure what that country. Anybody reckon roti lumpias? It's possibly Southeast Asia. Shaved ice. Right. Oh, you've got to go, Nancy. See you, Nancy. Oh. Nasi. Yes, it's Indonesia, I would say. Bami kip satay. Okay, we're going to have some loud music at the moment. I shall move across to Tibet. Tibet is over there somewhere. So, any questions related to this live stream? Suriname. Oh, right. Okay. I was in the neighborhood, Southeast Asia. Yes. Yeah, so it's a bit difficult to eat that kind of stuff and live stream at the same time. Yeah, amazing. People speaking English. No one is complaining to be on camera. I think it's my innate charm. I don't know what it is. Turkish. Yeah, so that'll be sort of like pita and stuff. Hang on, here we go. Tibet. It's not often you see sort of Tibet. I'm not quite sure what Tibetan food. Lumpia. Everyone likes lumpia in Southeast Asia. Fried rice. I suppose it borders Nepal. It's quite, yes. Just for some rather dull information, it's the largest market in the north of Belgium in terms of surface area. Hello. So this is Tibetan food.
Yes.
I've never had Tibetan food. Chicken wings. Salad, lumpia, fried rice, chow mein. Bit difficult to eat. Oh, yes, and I've just looked at the prices as well. I've just spent £5 on biscuits, or €5 on biscuits, so maybe not. Children's animation. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. I mean, if you're on a train in England as well, they hardly speak any other foreign language. You'd be hard pressed. This is This is Flüchtling-Unterstützung. It's refugee support. So all kinds of, not quite sure what. It all looks very nice. €2.50. Oh, samosas. 2 for €3. What do you think? Should I get a samosa? I think perhaps I should get a samosa. I've got €3. And then I can take the mask off. Hello. Could I have, is that samosa or sambosa? It's the same as a samosa? Sort of. Could I have, yes, sambosa, please. 2, yes, yes. No, just like that, with no sauce. So sauce, yes, it's good. Is it vegetable or is that? Ah, it's vegetable. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, it's all vegetarian. Okay. No, that's all right. Yes. No, that's fine like that. Yeah. Okay, thank you. How much is that? €3. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Is that 2? One more. Yeah, hang on. Oh, there we are. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. I should just go and find a table, because this is going to be a bit difficult to eat it through the mask and wandering around. And I might have one of my biscuits as well. So I told you on the advert that I would be eating stuff. I can put this gimbal down and hopefully it won't fall over in the wind. Did they have a stall? I saw some alcohol over there. With sort of, I think it's the South African flag. Not entirely sure. But I could do with a beer actually. But I'll polish this off and then go and look for a beer. But actually, what I may be doing is going to my friend's cafe, which is down that street over there. You know the one, Skippy's, the Australian place. He said to pop in and get a coffee. I might get a wine. You never know. Right. Now, don't fall over. If it's at a weird angle, that's because I've got my microphone plugged in, and it's causing the thing to sort of tilt. There we are. Right, there you can have a lovely view of the church and the old post office, and I can take this mask off temporarily. Oh, and it gets I'm stuck with wires everywhere. All right, that's better. Oh, you got some music in the background. Ah, right, I'm going to try a cold samosa. Chewy. So yes, a bit of background. This is the St. Nicholas Peace Festival, which has been going on for about 20 years. Well, not this one indefinitely, but I mean each year for 20 years. You have this, and around sort of the church area around there and other places, they have bands and stuff going on. Do you have to wear a mask everywhere? No, not really. They insist on this place. Although looking at the sort of like the actual social distancing, that doesn't seem to be particularly necessary. But you know, in the streets, you don't have to wear it. You have to wear it when you go in a shop. Like for example, when I went to the cafe, you wear it when you go in. You take it off when you sit down. You have whatever you're going to have. If you go to the loo, you have to put it on. Like suddenly you're going to transmit diseases on the way to the loo. I'm not sure. So yes, it's basically potato. I've just spat on my screen. I'm sorry. And now the sun's coming out. At a certain point, I may have to sort of start removing clothing. Yeah, no real problem. I mean, all these stalls and things, they used to be in a different area, and they were all sort of lining streets, and it was much more compact. So they decided, obviously, for this, they would put them on here and spread it out a bit more. Oh, that's a town hall, which you may have seen in the advert. Those two giant puppet things are like typical Belgian street puppets that they have in festivals. Slightly creepy. Yeah, it's not. It's better than sort of sitting at home scrolling through my phone, which is what would have been doing. I went to the dump this morning. Not that I didn't mean I went and had a dump. I said I went to the dump and took away a load of old rubbish. An exciting life of Simon NoChaNoMa. Yeah, it definitely needs beer, alas, with these samosas or something. I shall go in search. Or we'll go to the cafe maybe. I resisted the temptation when those people said they were from Kazakhstan to say, very nice. I don't think they would appreciate that. High five. It's sexy time with Simon NoChaNoMa. The life of a rock star. The life of a part-time forklift truck driver. There's supposed to be other sort of music events happening, but you have to get a pass. It's free. You have to go online and get yourself a pass to be allowed to sort of go into the spaces where they're doing the music. There was some sort of classical music going on in the salons for fine art, which is a posh name for an old building down one of the streets there. Oh dear. Sounds like Flemish folk music going on. But it's not too busy. Oh. Any jazz? No, actually, unfortunately not. Not that I could spot. It was all sort of like young people's music, hip hop and folk rock and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure. There's a stall over there that says diving sports. Initiation, it says. Speak to us for initiation in diving sports. What that has to do with the world market, I don't know. The samosas are pretty good. I mean, I used when I was like in my 20s. I lived when I was studying fine art. The town I lived in the north of England was predominantly full of and a large Indian community. So samosas and naan breads and what have you, like, are plenty. So I got a taste for them there. Oh, Vince. I'm just munching, and prior to getting alcohol, I'm presuming that at a certain point during the day it will get busier. Actually, this would normally not be happening here. As I said, they'd have these stalls in another area because this entire market area would be taken up by hot air balloons, and at this time of the day, you'd see them sort of taking off. It's actually renowned for that. This town. Oh, blue sky. I had hoped that perhaps they would be having some hot air balloons. That would have been quite sort of impressive. But apparently, they're all being taken off from secret locations, and you just have to look to the skies. Excuse me, I'm just busy eating. I'm losing people because I'm just eating and not talking. I'm trying one of these Kazakhstan biscuits, even though I have nothing to dip. But that lady's mother made them, so she teaches piano and makes biscuits, which is very good. Yeah, no rain this week. Are you talking about England or are you talking about here? Here, it's going to get up to 28 degrees next week, which is foul, as far as I'm concerned. So, some not quite sure where, Middle Eastern samosa, followed by where is Kazakhstan? It's sort of like it's on the fringes of Eastern Europe and Asia, isn't it? It's sort of cross between biscuit and bread flavour. Oh dear, I don't know. How is the sound coming through? I mean, usually on these StreamYard live streams, you can just hear my voice and then occasional random noises from the background. Were you able to hear what the people were saying when I was talking to them, or just hear me? No. Good. All right. You can good. You can hear the sound. You can hear sort of background noise as well for the ambience. I think now is the time. I'm thirsty. I'm going to take this plate back. Good quality. Ah, that's amazing. The music is gated off as well. The sound gate for the music. And what about the people when I talk to them? Were they eliminated from? Yes, they've asked. Don't make their voices clear. I have to put my mask back on now because I've got to go and take this plate back. What the hell have I done with it? All right, here we go. There we are. That was me. And now the conversations are good. Oh, well, that's an improvement. I selected wired headset as the option for this, but that's obviously makes a difference. Just going to take this plate. I'll use my best Dutch. I'll speak English because they can speak English. I used to do some translations once. My ex-wife used to call me up and say, can you come and help translate for the refugees? Thank you. Yeah, that was delicious. Thank you. Right. Hello. Right. Alcohol. Yes, the search is on. I think there's a bar over there, actually. We got a nice fresh pint, as they're called here, pint, which is a misnomer really, because it's only about half a pint in size. I translate. Well, I just spoke English. I mean, I translated from Dutch to English because it was my ex-wife teaches Dutch to immigrants, and some of the immigrants sort of obviously they couldn't speak Dutch, but they could speak English, perhaps as their second language or as their first language even. But they couldn't understand Dutch, so I would be called in to help translate what the people were talking to them about. Oh, it's very nice. Pintje, yeah, pintje. Hello, and pintje actually.
Pintje.
Yeah.
Daar.
Ah.
Alleen water.
Okay, here we go. We're getting a pintje. Oh, I don't know what we've got. I have to ask what they've got. So, Red Bull? No. Desperados? Coca-Cola? Hello. Doors? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Excuse me for the loud music. Hopefully it's getting gated. Ah, right. Ah, oh, it's all electronic. You have to use an app. I haven't got an app. You can't pay with cash. In that case, I'll be going to Eddie's. I'll be going to my friends. God, it's loud. So that didn't work. You have to pay with an app, and I don't have the app. No app, no beer. Hang on, let's have a look. Look down here. So these are some of the older buildings of St. Nicholas. I think that used to be the town hall at one point. And that's the old post office. And that says Sapporo over there. I don't know if you can read it, but that used to be a Japanese restaurant 30 years ago. They haven't got rid of the sign. Oh, it's all very quiet here. Nothing going on. But this is behind the church. Right. I think I'm thirsty. So, welcome to my future. No app, no beer. Yes. I think, what time is it? Oh, I've got half an hour. Let's go and get something from. Go and sit down at Eddie's for a bit and I'll have a glass of wine. Oh no, they've got some nice beer there. I know that it's quite effective. Ah, hang on, what are you saying? Going cash free, yes. Well, I mean, generally I just use my card. You know, I hardly ever use cash. But my card, even my card's out of date. It's you still have to key in the code. You can't just it's not one of those cards you just contactless. I'm not quite sort of don't feel quite so secure having a near field contact thing on my phone and using that to pay with. Because there are people with scanners who can get your details. Yeah, there was a QR code thing. What a faff just to get a beer. I can just go to my friend's cafe and order one, and it'll bring it to me. Right. So yeah, that was the World Market. I thought there would be a bit more to it. It was last year. There seemed to be anyway. It's obviously different times. Wow. The wind. There's people in shorts and t-shirts, and I've got a jumper on. Some of you may be familiar with this street. Right. What shall I? Yes, I'm going to have the beer, aren't I? An Oostonk beer. I shall have it outside and annoy everybody by talking English. I'll just go and see. So basically, it's all cafes here, Italian restaurants. Yes, you won't have to hear the crappy music anymore. That's true. See if Eddie's in. Hi, Eddie. I'm in. Hi, Emily. I'm in.
Hi, viewers. How's everyone going?
This man can provide me with beer, and I don't have to have an app for it.
Yes, exactly. And I can provide you with meat pies when they're.
I've had samosas and I'm on Kazakhstan biscuits.
Oh, nice. Is it good over there?
It's quieter than last year. I mean, last year was like heaving around, around the library and everything.
Yeah.
And now it's all more spread out. It sort of seems like, where's everybody? It's kind of, not quite the same.
It was big closer together.
Yeah.
Still nice, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What's that? You got a thing come up on your screen.
Oh, right. Hi, Eddie, they say.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone.
Right, I'll have an Oostonk.
An Oostonk? Oh, yeah. We don't have Oostonk.
Oh, right.
No, but I have it's called Sipalskin. It's also a...
Sipalskin,
also a local one.
Okay.
It's a blonde. It's a little less percentage alcohol than the other.
Okay. Sipalskin. Where's it from?
Oh, it is 8.5. It's the same percentage.
Oh, right.
St. Paul's.
St. Paul's. Oh, yeah, I know St. Paul's. Yeah.
You gonna go for one of them?
I'll go for one of those, and can I have it outside?
Yeah, of course.
I like this technique with the spoon.
Spoon opening. What you do when you haven't got a bottle opener. All right, I'll bring it up.
Okay, cheers. There you go, service. And I can pay with paper money as well. I shall sit a little bit further away from everybody so that I'm not causing embarrassment.
Alrighty.
I could take this off now as well.
Yep. There you are, mate.
Thanks.
Enjoy, everyone.
Okay. I'll have to tilt you up. Yes. Oh, well, if you ever come to Belgium and you ever come to this particular town, and I'm not here, Eddie will look after you. All right. Cheers. Oh, it's nice and cold. Yes. What does it say? A unique beer. All right. High fermentation with re-fermentation in the bottle. With the finest malt and hop sorts. It's guaranteed no preservatives or other chemical products, just alcohol. 8.5%. There we are. That's like a crate of Red Claws or White Claws in one glass. There we are. Oh. You didn't notice my crappy pouring technique. An amber-coloured beer, but it's in an Oostonk glass, which is right. Now then, right, samosas and biscuits, and now beer. Ooh, that's nice. Refreshing. And strong. Cheers. I'll just top it up. It does hit the spot. Yes, I should be wobbling back on my bike after this. I had a lot of White Claws tonight. Well, I'm having one St. Polsken. A St. Polsken blonde. So in earlier years, this street would also be lined with stalls and stuff. So that's why it's all been moved onto the market. I'm not drinking alone. Oh right, I see. Dear me, you have to watch that. Oh, I'm glad the sound's working properly. I've not gone all minecrafty. I may go minecrafty in my own head after this. Well, I've had this. We'll maybe try and pass by and find some less crappy music. I was here on yesterday. I've been here. This is my third visit. I was here on Thursday for my coffee, and I had an espresso martini as well. It's very nice, which is apparently an Australian thing. No Minecraft. I should be able to watch my replay in perfect, satisfaction. So yes, I've been trying to message my friends for next week, the Sake sisters, and hopefully I will get in touch with them. I want to try and do a test live stream, private one with them, just to make sure everything's working nicely. Because I've still got to break open that sake. I may get some more and perhaps some Japanese snacks or something. I had a bit of a dull week, fortunately, sort of just work and that sort of thing. Image and sound quality are okay. Oh yeah, Peppo. I was messaged Tomo from Maastricht, and he's got a friend who's got a boat, and they sail up and down from Maastricht to all kinds of places. And he was in Liège the other day, so I said, "Well, come to Antwerp." So Tomo may sail to Antwerp with his friend, and I may meet him up there at some point in the future. And I'm going to try and contact Maastricht Town Hall on Monday and see just exactly, what you have to do, whether you have to, how many hoops you have to go through to get there. Monday is a holiday. Oh, you lucky bastard! And his Beth Monty Python. You lucky bastard! Careful not to kick the table. Oh, it's nice to sit down and not hold this damn thing. I should have got a pocket Osmo. That would have been easier. I'm now like enduring. Hang on.
Howdy. How we doing? Good. Happy week. Oh yeah. In school, ja.
I'm just going to strip off. It's
warm. Nice to meet you. It's the boss. Ancient of the boss. The real boss is in there. Yeah. Altijd. Wat wil je?
Hello, Esther. Cheers.
We shot a name on my toast review. Okay, yeah, great.
Right, talk amongst yourselves. Yes, when the table kicks you. That's when you know you've had enough beer. Better. Strings wide, strings everywhere. Oh. I don't know if I got the earphones in. Oh, it's because I have the microphone near my mouth. That's why. I can't hear you. Oh, to those who've just joined, I'm having a beer. We're at the Peace Festival in St. Nicholas in Flanders, in the north. I've just lost somebody who weren't interested in the Peace Festival or me drinking a beer. The best I can't hear you. Oh dear. Hey, MDA 87. Nice to see you again. Have you been lurking, or have you just arrived now? If you just arrived now, I shall be wandering back to the. I have to pay Eddie for this actually. To go in and pay for it. I haven't paid him yet. Just arrived. Well, we've had Kazakhstan biscuits, very nice, and we've had Middle Eastern samosas. Oh, Dean. I'm not on the wine today, Dean. On beer. How's the photography going, Dean?
My hometown. Margaret River, Western Australia.
Excuse me, I'm being very rude and just eating. Oh, those biscuits are rather nice. That one had a sort of like a lemony flavour. Mm. It's basically, yeah, like over-baked cake. Slightly chewy. So you know what to expect when you go to Kazakhstan. Oh, it's going well. Instagram, Dean. Instagram. I'm not texting. Not at the moment. No. My friend in Tokyo is resting. So she's going to be volunteering for the Paralympic as a volunteer to help with the Paralympic marathon tomorrow. She's got to be there at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I think is amazing. And she has to walk to the location because there's no trains at 3 o'clock in the morning in the rain. That's dedication for you. Those biscuits are not going to last long. Yeah, it starts at 6:30. I noticed that the actual preparation for getting it ready, so that the sort of the Paralympic athletes can do their thing, starts from 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in outside my friend's cafe in a place called Sint-Niklaas, which is in Flanders between Ghent and Antwerp. Esther. And we've just been on the market where there's a peace festival going on. Normally there would be hot air balloons, but this year, because of the situation, the hot air balloons are launching from all secret locations around the area, and not altogether from the big market like they used to do. Yeah, that good. Yes, I have to save some for my sons. Yeah, Esther, if you Google Sint-Niklaas Peace Festival, you should get lots of like Wikipedia pictures of hot air balloons. Yes, but you don't dip your biscuits in your beer. It's not done. Cool. No, it's basically, we don't represent peace as such, but it's basically an excuse to have a festival. I think from the 90s or something, they called it the Peace Festival and put that kind of spin on it. But the balloons have been going up on this big market, not exclusively to do with the Peace Festival. They've been since the sort of the 1890s or something. So it's a thing here. And it just sort of ties in. It just happened to go on at the same time, and and has the last 20 years been tied into this peace festival thing. I've seen it a few times when the kids were little. Once you've seen one hot air balloon go up, you've seen them all. Are you off, Peppo? All right. No, Christmas, they have a sort of like a Christmas market thing on here as well, and a nice rink and all that sort of business. Right, those are very. No, I'm going to stop. So I'll just polish this off. Go and pay Eddie, and then we'll head off in search of slightly less crappy music. See you, Peppo. Volgende keer. Yes, that was very nice. All right, let's assemble myself in my handbag. Hello, Christian. Nothing but Budweiser. No, not at all. None of that sort of piss water here. Proper beer. Twice the strength. Yes, this is the place I get pies from. Pies are, because Australians originally came from England, they brought the concept of meat pies with them on the convict ships. And it's a thing. But Australian meat pies are supposed to be sort of really, really good. And they are. Well, Eddie's are anyway. Better draft, yes, or better re-fermented in the bottle. I think the strongest beer I've had is 14%. Right, let's go and pay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I was coming to go and I have to get my mask on. I forgot my mask. Oh dear. We're just paying. Yes, we're going to take the people to find slightly less crappy music, which is what they refer to it as. There was some kind of like.
Just €4.
€4. There you go. Thank you. There we are. Not bad. €4.
That's Emily busy making brownies.
Ah. Right, save some for next week.
Yeah. Well, we make 2 now, so I think you're all good there.
Really good.
There you are, mate.
Okay. Thanks, Eddie. See you later in the week.
All right. See you later,
Okay.
mate.
Bye,
See you,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye. Right. Have to keep the mask on. We'll walk. My bike is here, but I can't gimbal and bike at the same time. So back across. The sun's coming out. Oh, I took my jumper off. It seems to be getting slightly busier. Oh, you have to enjoy the crappy music just a little bit while we go in search of slightly less crappy music. Oh, hang on. No, there wasn't any. Oh, let's just see if we can find the classical music. I can't see now. Oh no, I'm not actually in that area, so I could take this off. I think. No, this bit. I can't. I'm confused. Do you wear it or do you not? Oh, pardon me. I'm going to take it off. Take it off. There's some even more crappy music. What's that, Christian? Disney. It does look a bit like Disney Castle, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the town hall. Right. So we're just going to go down that street we went down the other week. And see if we can come across some more refined music. What's that, Vids? Well, I was just watching this. I mean, just to go depressing, I was watching the long-term effects of COVID, and basically, really, you don't want to get it. I mean, even if you survive it, it's nasty in the long term. All sorts of stuff going on, changing the genetic makeup of this, that, and the other in your immune system. So, although the mask itself is superfluous, it doesn't stop you breathing it in. It stops you coughing over everybody. So it's basically Russian roulette. doing live streaming in the crowded street. So this is Station Street, which used to be the sort of like the busy shopping street of the town, and then they built an out-of-town shopping centre, and now it's a street with lots of empty shops. So somewhere down here is the salons for fine art. We might just catch an audio glimpse, as it were, of there's some classical music going on in the garden near there. Like I said before, you have to sort of apply for a ticket online, even if it's free, to get in, to be stand in a designated place to listen. Everybody looking curiously at this weird Englishman wandering about with his gimbal. I think this is the second time this street has been on one of my live streams. So it's getting ubiquitous. I just couldn't be asked to just like go to Antwerp or Ghent or Bruges or somewhere. I mean, I did look up. Oh God, what's that? Oh, it's a mad moped, and it stinks. Ooh, God Almighty! Yes, it's not. Yes, it's a phenomenon. Alas, of bad city planning. It's like development companies pay councillors, hey, we're going to build an out-of-town shopping centre. I'll grease your palm with 50 pieces of silver, and you can get voted in again if you give your contractors who you're friends with a job to build it. Yay! And then everybody in the existing shops gets screwed. That was my political rant. It was loud, yes. And not allowed. It was allowed and not allowed, really. You're not allowed to sort of go here at that speed on a moped. But he looked the sort of chap who didn't really give a toss. So what they do here is, if they have a historic building, they knock it down and keep the front, which seems to be the thing, which is slightly better than knocking it down and building some bland neo-modernist thing. However, gradually approaching the art building thing. I may have to go around the back. It's Healthy event. Well, it's commenting on rampant nepotism and commercialism. That's a Chinese. My parents went to that place once. Very nice Chinese chap doing all kinds of various China teas. But he likes to talk a lot, so I avoid going in there because he sort of like corners you and you can't get away. Right. Now the sun comes out. Oh, the weather prediction was correct. There's the chocolate bar I went to this morning to get my coffee and chocolates. This place, here we are, behind the bikes, one with the red windows. This is the salons for fine art. And in the back, in the garden, apparently, is where the music's going on. But we have to go around the corner to get to the back, if we can. Yes, pieces when you get. Yeah, you don't need an app to get your beer. Yes, you don't need an app. You just need Eddie and some cash. This is a nice cafe as well. This one, bicycle themed. We had a nice coffee in there before. The heiwa, yes. Yes, Esther, you'll recognise most of the shops around here. And there we go. Hand sanders. Oh, that's my friend from Tokyo. What did she say? Oh, she's reluctant to go. Somewhere around here. There's the back. I may have to leave you at a certain point. Oops. I can't hear any music. And we've gone away from the Peace Festival. Oh, I can hear music. I can faintly hear music, classical music. I think it's yes. Here we go. Here we are. This is the garden of the art place. This would be nice to round up with. Can you hear the music? I can hear it. Not quite as popular. Oh, I'm happy. Can you hear that? Or is it cutting off? Definitely not crappy music. Oh, I hope you're enjoying this. But the time has come, ladies and gentlemen, when I must say goodbye. And next week, on the Simon NoChaNoMa show, we shall be having sake with the Sake sisters, tasting and discussing sake and the merits of it. And also, one of the Sake sisters has a background in the movie industry and connections with top Japanese filmmakers. So that'll be interesting as well. But for now, thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you enjoyed the Peace Festival. It was very nice. And I shall see you all again next week, hopefully. Bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.